Foot five then is your rope team, and it's who you have behind you. Because you can go out and see a service dog team in public, and it'll be the dog and the handler. And that's what you see. What you don't see is, again, the trainer, any breeders they have, and family. Because I don't care who you are going through this, you will have times when you want to throw your hands up and quit. And if your pit crew is throwing nails in front of your tires, it's going to be harder. If your pit crew is actually looking to help you get out there and win the race, it'll be a bit easier. For me, part of the reason I have Core as a mobility dog is that my joints will randomly give out. It feels like they fall out of socket. I don't think they do, but that's what it feels like. If I'm walking Core in a store and suddenly I can't use my wrist, and the people I'm there with aren't willing to help, like hold the leash or do whatever needs to be done, again, I'm up a creek without a paddle. There will come a time when you need somebody else to take the dog. And sometimes when I had Yaha, it was once a week. I need like 2 hours to myself. I just need to be able to go and hide in my room, and I need somebody else to watch him. Because if you're around somebody all the time, they get on your nerves, whoever they are. Like, you can love them like the world itself, but they'll get on your nerves. And so my rope team would take him for an hour or two a week and let me go to my room, catch my breath, make my bed, do my homework, whatever it was. I just needed a step away. My rope team would be the ones that told me, go for a walk, call your trainer. My rope team would be the ones who told me, yeah, he's not looking well, and I know you want him to be okay, but I think we need to call the breeders and ask if we need to take him to the vet. Because me, I'm sitting there, I'm like, he doesn't look great. But if I call the breeders, what are they going to think? What am I doing to their dog? And they're like, no, you need to call the breeders because they're the ones who have the answers. You need to call the trainer because she's the one that has the answers that you need. You're stumbling around in the dark, and love can be blind. That's another thing, is that your rope team doesn't love the dog as much as you do in the way that you do. And so that they're able to point out, he needs to stop jumping on the screen. You need to keep an eye on your dog because he finds the trash and digs through it, and who knows what's in there. So step 5 is the people you have behind. And in the book, there are letters to those people going, hey, the dog isn't just theirs. What you do impacts them. What they do impacts you. I understand that you think that this is a handler dog situation. It's not. And there's also one in there going, to the unsupportive family. What the heck? Do you have any idea how much goes into this? If they're just looking for attention, they could pretend to break a foot and it would be less expensive. Just for attention with a service dog is a very expensive hiring choice to make. And let me walk you through why. Because you're not going to listen to them. Because you know them. You've grown up with them. Hear it from someone on the outside. Stop throwing nails in front of their freaking tires. It's just making sure that those you're around and those you're living with, working with, are aware that they're just as much a part of the team as you are, because sometimes you need to be talked down off a ledge.